So, as I was saying, all published scientific data point to the fact that the G-spot does not exist, and the supposed G-spot should not be identified with the Grafenberg's name. Moreover, G-spot amplification is not medically indicated and is an unnecessary and inefficacious medical procedure. All I said about the G-spot was that the science goes back and forth on it. If anything, it's an indication of how little we give a fuck about women's bodies, especially their reproductive organs beyond the capacity to have a child. This study, or at least this, is like reviewing the medical research available up until 2012. I did not say that G-spot 100% without a doubt does not exist. I simply stated that there are studies that claim it exists and studies that claim it does not, and that the scientific research is not as 100% as people would think. Okay? And once again, I was 100% correct. And the baiters and the Haaslighters in the chat were 100% incorrect. Okay? Even if it does exist, okay, 100%, the placement of the G-spot is different. And also, whether or not every woman has a G-spot, which from what I understand, or at least like what I have seen on this matter, is just a cluster where like the inside of the clitoris, basically, like the clitoral nerve endings coming together in a cluster inside of the vagina. Okay? It was just this, or at least according to some research, that it's just it's basically the continuation of the clitoris. Even if said concept exists in women, it's not proven that all women have a G-spot. Okay? Here's newer research on the matter. Main outcome measure: existence, location, and nature of the G-spot. In total, 31 eligible studies were identified, 6 surveys, 5 clinical, 1 neurophysiological, 9 imaging, 8 histological, anatomical, and 2 combined clinical and histological. Most women reported having a G-spot, and it was identified in most clinical studies, 55.4% of women. In 2 studies, it was not identified in any women. Imaging studies had contradictory results in terms of its existence and nature. So, some showed a descending of the anterior vaginal wall that led to the concept of clitorathrovaginal complex. In anatomic studies, one author could systematically identify the G-spot, while another did not find it. Studies on innervation of the vaginal walls did not systematically identify an area with richer innervation. Conclusion: the different studies did systematically agree on the existence of a G-spot. Among the studies in which it was considered to exist, there was no agreement on its location, size, or nature. Oh my God. I was fucking right. That's crazy. Your ego won't let you move on from this topic? Straight up, every single thing I said is 100% correct. In newer studies, in older studies. Among the studies in which it was considered to exist, there was no agreement on its location, size, or nature. The existence of this structure remains unproved. What's up? What's up, dude? What's up, pussy havers? What happened?